Hey, y'all ready to see the Serpent Center? The new home of Venom Central coming up. Okay guys, there it is. Venom Central's new facility. We are going to be calling this place the Serpent Center, home of Venom Central.
Fangs in your face. Subscribe now.
What's up, Venom Squad? Hey, we have been really busy and we've got some big news, and I've been saying this for several weeks, but it's here. So we're going to show you guys an up close and personal behind the scenes look at the Serpent Center, the new home of Venom Central. And hopefully we will be up and running, open to the public by January. And let me tell you something, guys. This is a big build, and we're super excited, and we're excited to have you guys involved. We want to share this with you. This is the premiere of the Serpent Center, and we want the Venom Squad to be the first to see it behind the scenes. So hang in there, guys. We're going to give you a quick little tour around. Now, mind you, we've only been working on this for several weeks. We've got a lot of work to do. There's a lot to build. We still got to build our main exhibit room that will be open to the public. We've got tours already booked. We have got first responder training already booked. I've got military training already booked. We have got a lot going on, but we want to share the first good news with the Venom Squad. Hey, but before we get started, I want to say a big thank you to the Venom Squad, and a thank you to our generous supporters, especially the guys that are backing us, that are helping us with the animals. I mean, you guys mean the world to us, and we couldn't do it without you. You guys sponsoring animals, it means a great deal to us, and it's a big help, and we thank you so much for everything that you've been doing for us, and we're so excited to show you the Serpent Center. The Serpent Center, home of Venom Central. See, we've got a pretty big area back here where it's going to be our outdoor garden center. We're going to plant a lot of tropical plants and things like that, maybe some tortoises outdoors. It's 2 stories, 5,000 square foot. Big building, big building. That'll be our entrance into the Serpentarium. We're located on the corner of 2 major highways, so we got great access. And we have a couple of acres of property also. So plenty of room for growth. But you can see the size of this place. Very big. It's perfect for us. We've actually got another big outdoor fenced in area here that will be, who knows, maybe in the future crocodile exhibits, tortoise exhibits outside. We had to come in and put fences up to keep that little rascal contained right there. And we had to do a lot of brush hogging, get a lot of stuff done. And we just moved in. We've got quite a bit of property. So the new facility is slamming. It is really neat. We are so excited. But let's go inside and show you guys some of the reptile rooms that we've set up already. Okay, come on in, y'all. We're going to show you the new place. But I got Miss Dina to man the camera for the inside stuff. This is a big transition room here that takes us into our major off exhibit snake rooms and our venom lab. And of course I got my Gila set up out here. This room stays pretty warm, so this is where we're going to keep the Gila monsters for now. But the Gila monsters are going to go on exhibit, so this is just going to be a temporary thing for them. They're going to be on exhibit for everybody to see them, you know. And my little vet corner, so I can work on my animals. I got space to have my stuff set up now. And literally I don't have to dig it out of the closets to use it. So my nebulizer, that's my thing I use to put animals to sleep so we can work on them safely. Our scales, all that stuff. Our ultrasound machine. You know, just all the stuff we need when we're treating and working on venomous animals. All my vet books and, you know, a few of my snake books. But, and all my tools, you know, syringes, all my little hemostats and all the stuff you need. Little baby scales and all them kind of things. But also all my hurricane preparedness stuff. All my tubs that the animals go in case of bad weather and just all of our stuff that we need, you know? So it's kind of a great space. And of course, Glenn Brewer, you can see my car line up here. They're like dragsters ready to roll. See, and also what you gotta realize is we're on the second floor right now. This is where all the off exhibit stuff is, but through this door, we have a really neat, big outdoor porch terrace type thing. But we've got two other buildings that are attached to this one that transition into our quarantine rooms. So they're nowhere near our animals that are breeders and things like that. And then there's another room that we're going to turn into just an eyelash viper room. We've got tons of space. We are so excited. We're so happy to be here. We've been working so damn hard. We've been working on this building for like 6 weeks now, non-stop every day. And Dina and I both are exhausted, but we wanted to get a video out for you guys so you guys know that we have not abandoned you. We are working on opening up our facility, and now we're moved in, and the animals are moved in, and we're ready to rumble. I mean, we've got everything in place, and we are a bona fide serpentarium now. The Serpent Center, home of Venom Central. We're going to start by going into the rattlesnake and the lapid room. So come on, you guys, let's show you what we've done so far. We still got to hang all of our fluorescent lights and do some more electrical work, but we've been at it hard. And let me tell you, it's time and money. And we're running out of both. So come on in, let's show you some animals. Okay, and this is the bothrops, the rattlesnakes, all the elapids, the cobras, the taipans. This is one of our off exhibit rooms. And of course, you know, we got all of our racks lined up with all of our youngsters. And we've been here literally a week working non-stop. And while we're here working, everything's having babies. Look at this. Everything's having babies. Another snake that decided to have babies while we're in the midst of building this place was one of our Mugenis, and 25 to be exact, biggest litter yet. Look at him, there is a gang of them in there. I haven't even had time to put them in the baby rack yet and go through them, but there was one, I'll show it to you guys in a later video, but they are everywhere. There was one born that is a hypo. It is smoking, but I pulled that one out and put it in the rack immediately because I didn't want nothing happened to it, because bothrops notoriously can bite and kill each other. But there is a bunch of them little rascals. Look at them, they're everywhere. They're all piled in there like worms everywhere. Crazy. We got babies popping out of our ears over here, which in all reality, we're going to keep these because this will be one of the species that we will be extracting venom from. So, but oh, and another big crop of babies right here. These were born literally yesterday. So while we're working, we had a huge litter of eyelash vipers born, 20 to be exact. And I haven't even had time to set them up in the little eyelash viper nursery yet or any of that. So I kind of just popped them all in this big tub with a bunch of green stuff, some branches. But there are some smokers in here. Bunch of yellow tigers, bunch of really pretty pink ones and green ones, but just another litter of eyelash vipers, and they're everywhere. They're tucked in the corners. A lot of them are hidden in there pretty good, but pretty neat stuff. We'll set these guys up here in the next day or two and get them in the nursery, and then Miss Dina's gonna have a lot to do. She got to start feeding all these little rascals, but they're big babies. They are big babies that are gonna do fantastic. But the work has been endless for us here lately. But this room just has, you know, it's just our racks and all that stuff. And over here next to Dina is all of our culminatus and, of course, King Diesel. Actually, we're going to feed King Diesel today. He hasn't eaten in about 2 weeks, so he needs to eat. We just kind of bumped him up into a bigger cage. And, of course, Diesel will be on exhibit. So this is very temporary for him. And it'll suit him for the next several weeks until we get the actual exhibit room built. But he's due for a feed, so he's going to come out and show his butt here for a little while. We'll feed him here in a minute. Now we're going to take y'all into another room that contains all the big rattlesnakes, the big gaboons, the puff adders, and all of that stuff. Okay, and this is yet another room that transitions from that big room. This room's not quite as big, but it's suitable for all this caging, with all our vision caging, and I call this the rattlesnake room because this room stays a little bit warmer because the sun hits the front of the building because we're on the second story right here. But also we got all of our African stuff, our bittis, our baboons and puff adders in here too. But yeah, this is just another room to house off exhibit animals. And this is where all the big boys live, all the big rattlesnakes, the bat wings and all that stuff, which if you guys have been following Venom Central, you've seen all them snakes before. But now we're going to take you over into another part of the building that houses all of our bushmasters and eyelash vipers and that kind of stuff. Okay, come on y'all, this is yet another snake room. This is some of the bushmasters and the eyelash vipers. But come on in, baby, I'm trying to keep the humidity in here. We'll just close that like that for a minute. But little eyelash viper corner, and mind you, it's kind of dark in here, y'all, because, and it's echoey, it's a big room. We still have to hang all of our fluorescent lights, and we have a ton of work to do still. But just a lot of our big exhibits with the big bushmasters and sub-adults, and they're just everywhere. Watch you don't trip over the humidifier, babe. This is just the beginning. There's a whole lot more to do. We have a whole lot more animals to set up still, but we wanted to pump a video out for you guys. You can see we've got bushmasters stacked to the damn ceiling. We're actually using our filming lights to lighten up the room right now. We got them almost stacked to the ceiling. But little eyelash viper corner, and like I said, there's babies being born here every damn day. I mean, I've already got my first responder courses, my training courses booked. I've already got schools booked. I mean, we have a lot going on. We're not only going to be a serpentarium open to the public where people can walk in and see the exhibit room and see animals. I mean, we're going to be a full-on educational center. I mean, this is the snake center. We're going to have anything you want to learn about snakes, you can come here and do it. And this actually goes into another corridor with 2 more rooms, which is going to be our venom lab. And we've already got some lab equipment ordered, and we're going to do extractions, certain species, a lot of bothrops and lachesis. Staying right here in beautiful, sunny South Carolina. If you all want to jump in and help, you guys that sponsor an animal, if you want to sponsor an exhibit build, email us. We are taking any kind of help we can get. I mean, it's very expensive to do a venture like this, and it's a lot of work, but we want to build something for all of us. Something that you guys can come, the Venom Squad can come see in person and watch me do venom extractions, watch us do feeding shows, live feeding shows behind glass where it's safe, where y'all can see this kind of stuff in person and learn about these animals in person. And I mean, like I said, we've already got stuff booked up. And we're also going to offer handling courses, anything to do with safety and animals, and especially venomous snakes. But we're going to jump over to another room and we're going to feed the King Cobra. Okay, and let's get Diesel a few snacks here today. All right, buddy, come and get it. And we're gonna start him out with one of these jumbo mice, and that's what he likes. He has been eating mice and he's been eating snakes. Look at him. He's like, I don't know if I want that today. I want a snake today. Hey, big guy, you want that or not? Diesel, don't play with me. I ain't got time to fool with you. We got a lot of work to do. You want your mouse or not, buddy? There you go. Data boy. He's like, I don't like taking them high, huh? There you go. And what we need to attempt today is we need to try to get Diesel Boy here to eat rats, because mice just ain't getting it no more. And King Cobras are very scent driven, so we need to start scenting rats with a little bit of mouse blood and a little bit of mouse guts to get him to start eating rats. Of course, he's been eating snakes and he's been eating these big mice, but he's got that size now that mice ain't gonna get it. So we need to get him switched over to rats also. So we're gonna let him suck that one down, and then we're gonna try to sneak a mouse scented rat into the mix and see if we can get him to take one today. Okay, we got Diesel to take that mouse. Now, here's the trick. I've scented this rat with some mouse blood. Oh, good. First time. First time. Good boy, Diesel. And I'll tell you, King Cobras they really are intelligent. And everything for him is a scent game. And I'm going to pull on it. I want him to bite on it real nice and hard. So he goes and consumes it. And attaboy. Because getting them to eat rats when they've been eating mice for a year, it's a chore. And if you scent them and switch them over, then you just do that slow transition, because he can't eat mice for another year. He's got to start on rats right now. He's at that size. He's almost 8 foot, so he needs to be eating rats. Plus, mice are way too damn expensive. Rats are half the price of mice. All right, big guy. Enjoy your first rat. Because when he's 12 foot and looking like a fire hose, we can't feed him 50 mice. So he's got to be able to eat his snakes and his rats. But that's awesome. First time out, he grabbed it. And I've tried him before. Believe me, I've tried to hand him a rat unscented, and he just turns away from it. He will not take it. It's got to be scented with a mouse. And there's success. He grabbed it and he's consuming it. So that's awesome. Then over the next couple of feedings, he'll kind of get a little bit used to that rat smell mixed in with the mouse smell, and he'll just switch over to rats. And the way I scent them things, guys, is I brain a mouse and I rub the brains all over the head of that rat. So it smells like a mouse. And you can see where he grabbed it and where he's starting, right at the head. But awesome, we're gonna back up and let Diesel eat this, and then we're gonna give him another one. Okay, that's awesome. Diesel had his first rat meal. All right, buddy. I'm sure he's gonna wanna come up here and check out the camera. Now that he's eating rats, we'll have him 10 foot in a matter of no time. Yo, big guy. You wanna come up and say hi or what? He's like, yeah, if you got another rat for me. And the thing is, getting them on rats is very important. I mean, King Cobras are very sensitive when it comes to smell, and everything is a scent game. And if you don't get him on rats, you can't feed him mice all the time. And snakes, if you run out of snakes, you're kind of screwed. So you kind of got to get him on rats. Here, buddy, check out the camera. But he's doing great. Paul Gretsch, there's your ward, brother. King Diesel is growing like a spider, and look at him, he's wired for sound now. He's like, give me another one. But we're not going to overfeed him today. We're just going to give him a little bit. He actually had 2 mice and a rat, so we'll give him a few days, and we'll give him a nice little chubby ball python next. But hey, big guy, what's up, Bubba? Oh yeah, there's my boy. But King Diesel will be an attraction here at the Serpent Center. Wait till he's 12 foot, looks like a fire hose. Everybody's gonna love him. He's an alert little guy today, ain't he? And to be honest with you, right now is actually the worst time to screw with a snake. He's in feed mode, and if an accidental bite does occur, it will be a full-on envenomation. I mean, because he's not playing right now. He's in feed mode, so it won't be no dry bite. It won't be a defensive bite. It will be a predatory strike. Let's get him over here in front of the camera. Hey, Bubba, come on over here. Come on. Diesel boy. And right now he's in mode. He's hunting around. He's thinking there's going to be another food source in there for him. He's not even in curiosity mode. He's in hunt mode right now. But just a quick one for y'all. We're going to move on. Just a quick sneak peek, guys, of what we've been building. Now, there's going to be more to come. We've got a lot more work to do, and we are extremely busy, but we're going to try to pump out videos for you. And we'll get back to the fangs in your face here by the next video. I mean, it's taken us a full week just to set up the animals. And we're not done yet. There's still animals having babies. But anyways, hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that V logo thing and subscribe now. And come on and check out the Serpent Center at Venom Central. This is Willie. We're checking out. Later.